In today's college football 26 video, I'm going to break down the best play in the game and show you how you can use it to beat literally every single defense in the game. And I'm also going to give you guys a scheme that you can build around this. This is impossible to stop. It is so annoying. I promise you, you're going to want to run it. So you want to look at the Alabama playbook. We're going to look at this gun trips tight end. Now, Alabama has a really good trips tight end, but they have one play that stands above the rest. And I'm going to show you a few different plays in this video. But what I consider the best play in the game, I consider it to be the RPO read Y flat. And you might look at this and you might ask yourself, well, why is this so good? I know RPOs are good. What makes this one so good? Well, there's some secrets to this play that I'm going to show you guys. So, you guys should know by now, like trips and bunch RPOs are good, really good in general, because they get better blocking. You get three receivers on one side. If the defense is in zone, an RPO is pretty good, right? It's going to get good blocking against zone. But there's one thing about this one that is actually crazy, and that is that you can actually hot route both square and circle. And when you can do this from a trips tight end alignment, it makes it unstoppable. So, the way you would stop a standard RPO from this formation, like if I was just to call the RPO alert bubble, right? You could just play like, go like man to man, excuse me. You know, and with it being man, your defenders would be in better position, right? So if I just call it basic RPO, they had it manned up. It's a cage, right? Well, that concept will never work against this RPO because it's a bit different. The RPO read Y flat will kill any sort of man defense out there. It doesn't really matter what man defense we call. We have an answer for it. So like the huge difference is the hot route ability. So because we can hot route, we can literally just put this guy that's on the bubble on a flat, and he's gonna fly upfield and get easy yards. So man to man will no longer work, and the reason for this is the flat does not run behind the line of scrimmage; it actually runs upfield. So then these two blockers, the other two receivers, will basically get in the way of the guy in man, and he's just gonna get rubbed off, and he's never gonna be able to make that play. Now the funny thing is I mean, you can actually also hot route this guy. So imagine you just wanted to put him on like a quick out. You have a fast tight end. That's going to be man to man every time too. So man's not really going to work. And there's even more tricks you can utilize if somebody tries to use zone combos to slow this down. I'm going to show you guys a few different hot routes, a few different tricks, and then we're going to get into a few other plays you can use to complement this. Real quick, guys, if you want to dominate college football 26 and win more games, sign up for my VIP membership on sportsgamerz.com. You'll get access to all my premium content for the entire year, including all my offensive and defensive ebooks, weekly tip updates, and more. I'm running a limited time sale on my yearly membership where you get 7 months for free and 6 bonus ebooks. Over 99% of our members say that they win more games with our tips. Click the link in the description of this video and start winning more games now. Now, if you guys are enjoying this content and you want more like it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Drop me a like on the video. That support really does help out a lot. And if you want all my premium content, you can get that on my VIP membership on sportsgamerz.com. I release new schemes, full schemes, every month. And I'm doing that all year long. It's very, very good. All right, so let's look at a Tampa 2. You might think having the corner over there in a flat zone could slow this down. But you'll see here, the flat, again, it's just going to run upfield. That guy's going to block him on the edge. The receiver's going to block that corner, and we're going to get easy yards. Now, the hilarious thing about this is, if you notice here, the defense actually is all getting sucked into the run. You'll see these linebackers and even the zones, they're getting sucked in. So, of course, yes, this guy's going to get blocked, but because we know these guys are being sucked in, I mean, you could just throw this over here, turn the field, get yards too. And we could even go a step further if we really wanted to, because we know these zones are getting sucked in. Oh, wait a second. We could just put this guy in a streak, and now it's a touchdown. So, because zones actually play the run, you can get a lot of big plays, as you see here. So, like here, if you notice they're playing zone, you might, especially cover two, you might want to mix in just putting the tight end on the streak with the flat, and now you have to worry about the perimeter and just right up the middle. Like, yeah, this play is good if you just run it standard like this. You'll get good yards. But I promise you guys, using the flat with the streak against zone is just way better. Now, what about like a cover three or cover four? I just went ahead and put my flats on five. I'm in cover four, and you're gonna still see that, like, yeah, you could hand the ball off, sure, but honestly, guys, just throwing it right up the seam against any sort of zone like this, if you see them like here, the safeties are more spread out, right? Uh, which you'll get unless somebody is changing their safety adjustments or maybe their shells or moving them around. But if you see them like the defense spread out like this, they're trying to defend the perimeter. And that's why just being able to throw a hot route streak in here is so crazy because, we get that over his head, which will most of the time. I mean, that's a free touchdown. You guys can see here that's just not going to be an option. So you can't really play it like this. And guys, the only way if you're in zone coverage, to get your zones to react immediately to the RPO, the actual routes on this play, is to pass commit. So imagine you notice somebody's zones are immediately reacting to the routes you hot route. That means they are pass committing. And guys, if they are pass committing, all you have to do, and this is why this makes it so good, is call inside zone. Literally, if I see somebody's zones are immediately running after my tight end and receiver, I call inside zone, and it's probably going to be a touchdown because when you pass commit, your defenders react slower against the run. Now, I didn't even pass commit there, but you can just see in general, this inside zone from this formation is really good. So what I'd recommend with this scheme, if you want to be super annoying, just go ahead and put two runs in your audibles. Inside zone, and then the other run I want to show you guys is QB zone. So if you have a fast quarterback, QB zone is like from this formation is possibly the best play in the game. And the reason why is, if you ever go up against a cover zero guy, mid blitz, that type of guy, which a lot of people still run. Yeah, the RPO is really good. I showed you that will kill man. But this is basically, if with a fast quarterback, potentially a free touchdown because all you got to do is block that safety and not let that DN shed right away, and we're gone. So like here, you guys can see I got a little bit better blocking, and yeah, I'm pretty much getting huge plays. So they can't really play man either. And the nice thing about this, you can flip, you can run short side, wide side. I personally like to have the trips when I run this. I like to have the trips on the wide side because that gives me more room for the RPO. And if I ever do get a look like this, honestly, I can get around the perimeter to the short side to run the QB zone. So literally with just three plays, QB zone, inside zone, and then the RPO, which again is the RPO read Y flat, you have a basically impossible offense to stop before you even get into actual making reads on a pass play. Now, the great thing about this is this formation has really good like real pass plays too. And guys, if you look at it, you'll see. Yeah, I just scrolled through them all, but some of the ones I recommend looking at are drive post, verticals, PA counter go, PA slot corner. Those are probably the main ones. There's some others, but those combined with the plays I showed you in this video will be impossible to stop. If you guys would like me to go over a full passing scheme you can use from this formation with the runs and RPOs I just showed you, let me know in the comments. Get me up like, let's say 300 likes on this video, and let me know that in the comments. Until next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.